What's up, everybody? Listen up. If you are a parent, one of the things that you delight in is your children walking in your ways, doing the things that you do. If you are an accountant, you want your children to walk in the line of accountancy. If you're a doctor, doctors. If you're an artist like me, oh yes, become an artist. I mean, just do something close. Be close to where your parents want you to be. That's what the parents' desire is always. Now, when you go to the book of Proverbs, and I welcome you to today's proverb. The proverb of the day is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 3 to 4. When you look at this proverb, this is what it says. Let not mercy and truth forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. And so find favor and high esteem in the sight of God and man. Now, this is not referring to that song. Write your name across my heart. I want you to know that I am yours forever and ever and ever and ever. That could be the wrong rendition of the song. But this is not what he's talking about. This is what he's talking about. He says, I like exploring other versions, and this is what it says in the Amplified Classic versions. Let not mercy and kindness, shutting out all hatred and selfishness, and truth, which is shutting out all deliberate hypocrisy and falsehood, forsake you. So don't let kindness and mercy and truth forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. So shall you find favor, good understanding, and high esteem in the sight of God and man. Listen, the Passion Translation says, hold on to loyal love and don't let go. And be faithful to all that you've been taught. Let your life be shaped by integrity, with truth written upon your heart. That's how you will find favor and understanding with both God and man. You will gain the reputation of living life well. Finally, the New Living Translation. Never let your loyalty and kindness leave you. Tie them around your neck as a reminder. Write them deep within your heart. Then you will find favor with both God and people. You will earn a good reputation. The Amplified Classic one more time says, so shall you find favor, good understanding, and high esteem before God and man. That's how you will find favor and understanding with both God and man. What do you have to do to find favor before God and man? You just have to hold on to truth, and you have to hold on to mercy. Or should I say mercy, like the Nigerians say, or my brothers, West African. Listen, God is a person of truth, and he's a person of mercy. To prove to you about his mercy, he sent his only son to die on the cross for us. A people that were destined for death. We ended up being forgiven. We were shown mercy, and beyond mercy, we were shown grace. That is who God is. And he says, hold on to truth. It goes far to talk about integrity, because truth has a lot to do with integrity. God is a person of truth, and he desires truth. He desires those that worship him, they should worship him in spirit and in truth. He is the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through the Son. Oh, the words that he speaks, they are truth. So, God is asking us to hold on to his identity. Oh, goodness. That at your workplace, you will be known as a person of truth. That in your marriage, you will not forsake mercy. You know, you are asked to hold on to mercy when you will need to give it, not when you will need it. No. You don't need mercy if it is for you. Oof. It's just like having money and you just have it for you. Wrong. You have money so you can be a blessing. So he doesn't say hold on to money. No. He says hold on to mercy so that you will give it to someone else. Hold on to truth, because that is what will make you integral. Oh yes. Integral, that is, you are one. What you are in the darkness is what you are in the light. I've had lots of challenges in that area, but hey, sometimes it's hard, but you have to keep it up. That's what God asks of you. Hold on to those things, because that's what makes you walk in the way of your Father. You know, earlier on I had told you that, Every father delights in their children walking in their way or being like them. A doctor desires their children to be doctor. An accountant, their children to be accountants. Creative artists, for their children to be creative artists. And the same goes on. So from the identity of our Father in heaven, God desires for us to be that. For us to be people of truth. Just a few days back, I was stopped by the traffic police and I was so mad. I was overtaking at the wrong spot. Who's judging? Have a little mercy on me. Don't judge me yet. So I asked the policeman to have mercy on me, which he didn't. Damn, too bad. But I had to also hold on to truth because he was suggesting that maybe I should give him a little bit of money so he can let me go. So I'm like, you know what? You're not showing me mercy. You're asking me to step out of truth. Being integral, a person of integrity. I'm like, you know what? Give me that ticket because I'm a pay it like I like it. Even though I will not be happy with you. You see, mercy, when it comes down the lane of mercy, Jesus showed us mercy. God showed us mercy. But if we were in right standing with God, we would never need that mercy. People need mercy when they have done you wrong. I usually tell people and lots of leaders that, you know, when you get into people business, get ready to be hot. But before you get ready to be unforgiving, make up your mind to forgive. Like when you're getting into marriage, this I tell everyone getting married. Hey, if you're not ready to forgive, if you're not ready to show mercy, do not get married. Why? Because you're going to need it pretty much every day. When you're working in certain, organizations, you're going to hold on to truth and being a person of integrity because you're going to need it. There's going to be bribes along the way. There's going to be hypocrisy along the way. There's going to be lies and backbiting along the way. But the question is, will you hold on to truth? Will you hold on to being integral so that you don't find your way up? Because one of the things that happens in, what are they called? Corporate spaces, in office spaces, is that there's lots of fighting. There's people who want to climb the corporate ladder. So they will do anything. They will even sacrifice their integrity just so they can get to the top. My question to you, would you hold on to mercy? Would you hold on to integrity? Integrity is for you. Mercy is for others. And once you hold on to both of those, you will find favor. Many people will never forget you when you have forgiven them. Those who have been forgiven much quite often don't forget. Sometimes even those that have been forgiven much do forget. I've had several experiences. My parents had the opportunity of raising so many people along the way, but many of them forget. But that's not just their story. It's the story of many people. You help many people along the way, but they forget what you did for them, your labor for them. You show mercy. That's when you need mercy. When your job is on the line, when your marriage is on the line, and you're seeing a pretty beautiful babe, and you're just alone with her. You traveled alone with her. You went, on a work retreat or something. You need to hold on to truth, because no one is watching you where you are, but you need to hold on to truth. So when you are alone in the darkness, when you are in a crowd, will you behave the same way? Because the way you behave in a crowd or in solitude talks a lot about your integrity. But when you do that, you'll find favor before God and man. Now, God is the one who watches you in private. Man watches you in public. So who you are before man and who you are before God should be one. That's what makes you integral. Now, dear friends, that's just a little bit. Remember, this is just to help you fall in love with seeking wisdom. Reading the book of Proverbs, a chapter every day. Today is chapter 3. So go ahead and read it, the whole of it. This was just a little snippet, just so you can go and seek more. That's just a little bit about it from today's proverb. Now, before we go any further, I always want to give you an opportunity. You've not walked in truth. You need mercy. God showed mercy when he sent his son, Jesus, to die on the cross for you. For many people, you've never received the gift that mercy from God, and He wants to give it to you. I have an opportunity for you, and I don't want you to let it go. You let it pass you by. I want you to repeat these words after me so you can receive the mercy of God. Dear Jesus, this day, right now, I come before you seeking mercy. Forgive me for all of my wrong. Forgive me for all of my sins. Forgive me for not being a person of integrity. Take my life. Do something very significant with it. And from today onwards, may I be led by you. With that simple prayer, you've accepted Christ as your Lord and Savior. This is what you're simply going to have to do. You're going to go ahead and WhatsApp or call this number, +256 775 642 449. There's someone on the other end of that line, and they are ready to help you walk this journey, this new journey of following Christ, of being a person of integrity, of walking in truth, receiving mercy, forgiving those that have forgiven you. Some of you just simply need to forgive your parents because they were never present. That's called mercy. Some of you need to forgive the boyfriend that impregnated you and left you all alone. That at that time you need mercy. Some of you need to forgive the person, the land you've been having land squabbles with, but they're trying to take all that you have. You need mercy. But there's many of you who need a walk of integrity. Jesus will help you with that. With those few words, I hope they will help you. Go ahead and read the rest of the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 today. Bye-bye. See you on the next one.